Your card declines, then the bank locks the room. Your card declines at 2:17 p.m. Not at a grocery store, not at a gas station. Inside a private bank on the 38th floor of a glass tower downtown. The kind of place where footsteps disappear into thick carpet, and every client is greeted by name, except you. You are only here because your rent transfer bounced twice that morning. Then your banking app stopped showing your checking balance. No warning, no number, just one gray message. Account temporarily unavailable. Customer support told you to visit a branch. The branch manager checked your ID, disappeared for 6 minutes, then sent a man named Marcus downstairs to collect you. Now Marcus is standing across from you in a silent conference room with a black table, 6 leather chairs, and a view of the city that makes everything below look small. He places a card terminal in front of you. Try it again. You insert your debit card. Enter your PIN. The machine loads. Declined. Marcus looks at the screen, then at the camera above the door. Then the lock clicks behind you. You turn. Why did you lock the room? I didn't be. That answer changes everything. Marcus swipes his badge. Red light. He presses the release button. Nothing. Then his phone vibrates. He reads the message and lowers his voice. Your profile triggered an internal security hold. You almost laugh. You are 34. You work in procurement for a hospital network. You earn $67,000. Your checking account had $1,842 yesterday. Your savings account has $900. Your only credit card carries a $3,680 balance. Nothing about your life belongs in a locked room. There's been a mistake. Marcus turns his laptop toward you. Your name appears at the top, your address, your date of birth, and beneath it, a number you have never seen before. 8,417,906, 32 cents. You stare at it. That is not mine. Marcus does not blink. It is connected to your identity. He opens the transaction history. The money has been sitting there for years. The oldest entry is dated 21 years ago. You were 13. Marcus explains that the account was held inside a legal trust. It was never supposed to appear beside your checking account. But when your rent payment bounced and the bank system rechecked your identity, it matched 2 customer profiles carrying the same social security number. That match triggered the hold. The bank did not lock the room because you were dangerous. It locked the room because someone inside the system realized you might be worth millions. Marcus calls the trust department. A woman answers on the second ring. Evelyn Price. She already knows your name. That is worse than the lock. She asks Marcus to confirm the room is secure. Then she asks you one question. Did your grandmother ever mention Halcyon Medical Supply? At first, the name means nothing. Then you remember faded cardboard boxes in her basement. Blue letters, A white bird logo. She used them to store Christmas decorations. Evelyn explains. Your grandmother worked as an office administrator for Halcyon in the late 1980s. One year, the company could not afford bonuses. Employees were offered shares instead. Most sold theirs after the company was acquired. Your grandmother kept hers. She moved the proceeds into a trust. Then she added to it every year. By the time she died, the account had passed $2 million. The trust kept growing. Interest, dividends, market gains, reinvestment, and now it is worth more than $4 million. She left this to me. Yes, Evelyn says, but not without conditions. Your 35th birthday is 11 days away. On that day, you become co-trustee. At 40, you receive unrestricted control. Until then, distributions are limited to housing, education, healthcare, approved business investment, and documented hardship. You look at the number again. $8 million exists under your name. Your rent still bounced. That contradiction teaches you more in 10 seconds than years of paychecks ever did. Wealth and cash are not the same thing. The trust owns valuable assets. You need spendable money. An account can be worth millions and still leave your debit card useless at checkout. Evelyn shares the portfolio, is held in cash equivalents. The rest is invested. Last year, the trust produced roughly $286,000 in interest, dividends, and bond income before taxes and fees. More than 4 times your salary. Almost all of it was reinvested. Your grandmother did not leave you a pile of money. She left you a machine. The principle creates income. The income buys more assets. Those assets create more income. Your paycheck works once. This money keeps working. After the day ends, you ask the question that has been pressing against your chest. Why didn't anyone tell me? Evelyn opens a scanned letter. Your grandmother's signature is at the bottom. She had watched relatives destroy inheritances, new cars, oversized homes, loans to friends, businesses built on excitement instead of numbers. She believed early access would make the money feel endless, so she placed distance between you and the account. Not because she did not trust you, because she did not trust what sudden wealth makes other people ask of you. One sentence in the letter is underlined twice. Do not confuse access with ownership. You read it again. At 2:46 p.m. The room unlocks. You stay seated. The door is open, but the life you walked in with now feels closed. That evening, you drive home in your 12-year-old Toyota. The fuel light is on. Traffic still crawls. Your landlord still wants $2,100. Nothing outside has changed, but your understanding of money has. At home, you open your actual finances. Checking, $1,842. Savings, $900. Credit card debt, $3,680. Student loan balance, $19,400. You could request a distribution and erase all of it, but you also understand the danger. Now, $8 million rarely disappears in one reckless afternoon. It disappears through a life that keeps expanding. A larger apartment becomes normal, then a better car, then expensive travel, then relatives with emergencies, then friends with guaranteed opportunities, then investments you approve, because the balance makes mistakes feel affordable. The real danger is not one huge purchase. It is building a lifestyle that forces the machine to stop growing. 3 days later, you meet Evelyn in the same conference room. This time, the door stays open. Together, you approve 3 distributions: the credit card balance, the student loan, and 6 months of basic expenses placed into a separate high-yield savings account. You do not buy a new car. You do not resign from your job. You tell no one at work. You tell your mother only after Evelyn confirms she is already named as a secondary beneficiary. Your mother goes quiet. Then she says, your grandmother always knew more than she said. 11 days later, on your 35th birthday, your banking app changes. A new section appears beneath checking and savings. Trust assets, $463,118.90. The number has grown by more than $45,000 since the room locked. More than you used to save in several years. Your debit card still lies on the kitchen counter. The same card that declined. The same piece of plastic that made you believe something had gone terribly wrong. But the decline was not the disaster. It was the reveal. Your ordinary account failed. And in failing, it exposed the difference between money that passes through your hands and money that keeps producing long after you stop touching it. The card did not decline because you had nothing. It declined because the bank finally discovered what had been hidden behind your name. Now the difficult part begins. Not becoming rich, staying disciplined enough not to become poor again.